Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force says its staff development training continues apace. The police force hosted 3 days of training for supervisory level officers and civilian staff from April 8th to 11th. The sessions were facilitated by Deputy Commissioner of Police Cromwell Henry, Assistant Commissioner of Police Andre Mitchell, and Force Personnel Officer Eartha Carey. Focused on strengthening management skills, the training covered a range of topics. It included role-playing scenarios designed to prepare officers for navigating tense and complex situations between managers and their juniors. The sessions were well received, with everyone enthusiastically participating and expressing a strong interest in more staff development opportunities in the future. Force Personnel Officer Eartha Carey affirmed her commitment to prioritizing administrative development, ensuring that both officers and civilian staff across all levels of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force have access to opportunities for ongoing professional growth. The following is a public notice from the Nevis Disaster Management Department regarding drought concerns. The Nevis Disaster Management Department, NDMD, is urging residents to stay alert as the latest Caribbean drought bulletin shows mixed rainfall and growing drought concerns across the region. Nevis was listed as normal to moderately dry, and experts warn that long-term drought could affect rivers and groundwater in parts of the Caribbean by May-June 2025. Residents are urged to use water wisely and report any signs of low water levels. Farmers are urged to plan for drier conditions. Stay tuned to www.ndmd.kn for updates and tips. Still to come.
The government that I lead has been a champion of further education.
The details after this break.
I am Wakely Daniel, Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Premier. As Permanent Secretary, I wish to salute the vision of our fourth national hero, the Right Honorable Dr. Simeon Daniel. It was his foresight that led to the establishment of the Nevis International Financial Services Industry, an industry that has contributed tremendously to the overall socio-economic development of the people and island of Nevis. Today, I recognize the contribution of this giant of a man as the administration commemorates the resilience and fortitude of the Nevis International Financial Services Industry. Best wishes and congratulations.
Welcome back.
The government that I lead has been a champion of further education.
Premier and Minister of Human Resources, the Honorable Mark Brantley, continues to urge persons wishing to pursue higher education to apply to scholarships that are advertised by the ministry.
And recognizing that not every smart young person comes from a family that can afford the financial burden of sending them to get a degree. This government has partnered with and gone around the world and begged and beseeched for government agencies and various enterprises and businesses to make scholarships available to our young people. I think members of the press and public might now be fed up with me because I'm constantly advocating for our young people to make use of these scholarship opportunities. I keep saying that it is far better to get an education for free, if you can, than to put your families and yourselves with the burden of having to borrow money and pay student loans. Well, I'm pleased to say that there are a number of scholarship opportunities that are currently open, and we have set up here at the Nevis Island Administration, at Human Resources, all the necessary human resource necessary to promote, to assist. And so if some people, for example, say they need information, they're not sure about forms, please come and visit us right here at the Social Security Building at Pinnes. Our people there will be willing, able, and eager to assist you.
Premier and Minister of Human Resources, the Honorable Mark Brantley. Meantime, the Ministry of Human Resources in the Nevis Island Administration informs of the King's Commonwealth Fellowship Program. This fellowship is intended for academic staff and professionals from Commonwealth Small Island Developing States, SIDS, with master's level or equivalent experience and offers PhD in the fields of climate change and environment, education, engineering, and health. This fellowship opportunity includes £30,000 sterling over 6 years to support research and research visits to the appointed partner university and a waiver of international tuition fees if they are charged. A research support grant of £12,000, 20% salary contribution to the employer of the PhD candidate over the 6 years. For details regarding the fellowships, including eligibility requirements, host universities, and application process, interested applicants should visit the Association of Commonwealth Universities website. The deadline for the submission of online applications is 9 a.m. on April 25th, 2025. Should you have any concerns or questions, contact the Ministry of Human Resources at 469-5521, extension 5163, 5164, or 5166. The Ministry of Human Resources in the Nevis Island Administration is informing of scholarship opportunities for persons interested in pursuing undergraduate and graduate programs in the Republic of Indonesia. The undergraduate programs being offered are English education, electrical engineering, civil engineering, architecture, agrotechnology, accounting, management, law, as well as forestry and informatics engineering. The graduate programs being offered are pedagogy, environmental science, management, agricultural science, and computer science. The scholarship will cover tuition, accommodation, and an allowance of approximately $90 monthly. Applicants are required to apply online via the link on your screen. A copy of the submitted application must be presented to the Ministry of Human Resources on or before June 23rd, 2025. If you require additional information, contact the Ministry of Human Resources at 469-5521, extension 5163, 5164, or 5166. And that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.